Hello friends, hello everybody. This is Timo. I'm streaming from Tampere, my hometown in Finland. I have done some streaming before, a long time ago. First on Periscope, some of you might know me from there. Then I tried Hubs as well, but as we all know it didn't last. And now it has been a while since I streamed the games. So let's see how it goes. This is going to be a bit of a test broadcast, but as the weather is so nice in Tampere after a long cold spring, so I couldn't resist going out with the camera or the phone and doing a little stream for you. So here we go. The place where we are is a bridge going over Tampere River. We are upstream by the lake. This is the lake Näsijärvi, and the river is on that side. We'll see that one a little bit better in a moment. This area is completely new pedestrian area. This was the main road connecting the western part of Tampere and the eastern part of Tampere, but they moved the road to a tunnel deep underground. There's only a minor road now on the other bridge parallel to this, but since this was not needed for heavy traffic, it has been converted to pedestrian area where you can admire the views to the lake and relax, enjoy the sun and the views. The weather is really nice today. We had over 25 degrees. It started getting warmer last week. A couple of weeks ago we had even days when it was +5, and on the 1st of June we even got some snow. Of course it melted right away, but it was a bit of a shock for everybody as well. In that direction we have the Näsinneula observation tower and the Särkänniemi area, best known for the amusement park. You can see some of the rides on the right side of the tower. Very popular amusement park in the country. A lot of boats on the lake. And the area we are approaching is completely new neighborhood. It's called the Ranta Tampella, meaning the lakeshore Tampella area. Tampella name might be familiar to you from industry. We had a large industrial area, but it has been now converted to apartments mostly. And there's a large museum as well in the area. I'm gonna give you a peek to the other side of the bridge as well. So this is the river part. There's that bridge is a railway bridge where we saw the train. And the flow of the river is actually rather strong, as you might see. This is an old sailing club building. And by the way, I'm using a new software for streaming. So in case you are writing something on the chat, it seems I am not able to see that at the moment. But if you want, you can write something just for test, so I will see it if it actually works. The water is still cold. Probably not many people enjoy swimming yet. On the other side, behind this railway bridge, there's a place that is used for winter swimming, and I think there's also a sauna. I'm not sure about that. But even though when the water is frozen on the lake, the streaming water in the river doesn't freeze, so that's why it has become a popular winter swimmer spot. Okay, I see a lovely comment that the video is working well and can be seen in Facebook, so thank you for the comment. This is the so-called Tampere channel, which is a bit of an artificial structure to add charm to the blocks of flats. Let's walk across the shoreline a little bit. I'm not going to show you the sunset on the lake or anything like that, because since it's summer and it's about 8 p.m. here in Finland, we should wait until something like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. before the sun sets. This time of year we really don't have any darkness if the weather is nice. As soon as the sun gets under the horizon, it will rise again just in few moments. So I created a YouTube channel. I thought about using my old Periscope handle Pispalan Picassa, but I don't know, it seemed it's a little unpractical, especially for those not understanding Finnish. Hi Ginny, nice to see you. So the YouTube channel is called Timo the Finn, and there's an underscore between the words. Timo underscore the underscore Finn. So Ginny, this is just a little more a bit of a test broadcast, first one on my YouTube channel, so we'll see how it goes. Probably I don't probably have any viewers there yet. I'm enjoying the beautiful weather that we have at last, I mean, here in Finland after the cold long spring. So just to recap, I just came from the other side of that bridge, which has been converted into kind of pedestrian area, like a little bit like Green Line in New York or Paris, but not as magnificent. But the views to the lake are nice. Yes, I'm doing it through Prism. I found out that I can stream to the YouTube channel via Prism even without followers there yet, which is nice. There's somebody wearing a towel, been swimming obviously. It's my first try with Prism, but it seems to be working fine. Does the image quality seem good to you? These people sure have nice views to the lake. This has become, even though this is a rather new area and a new route, it has become rather popular with people taking a walk or biking around. Nice little kiosk for refreshments. trying to resist the urge to get something nice this time. Have a glass of wine or a beer or something nice. Not this time. We have some kind of memorial stone here that I have not seen before. Let's check it out. Okay, this one is to commemorate the first aviation accident over the Finnish Air Force. Here on the lake. It has happened during the winter. The plane had skis. And you might notice that the plane has a symbol that resembles the swastika. But it's not the same swastika that has been used by Germans. That was in use by Finnish Air Force already before that. It has a very different history. But obviously we started quite using that symbol. The industrial building in the middle of the image is a power plant, or actually it provides central heat to the town in winter time. Scooters, electric scooters that you can rent, they have become extremely popular here. Some people like them a lot, some people dislike the fact that they are everywhere. I don't mind, I have used them myself. Practical addition to the transportation system available. Okay, there's a lot of wind from the lake, so you might not hear me well. Sorry about that. Trying to speak very close to the microphone. Let's hope that helps a little bit. way to turn the camera so that I can make people happy and they can see my beautiful face, but just kidding. Okay, that's better. It's really nice to be walking outdoors with a short sleeve shirt. I'm gonna walk a little bit in the direction of the river, so we will walk under the bridge first. You can see on people's faces that everybody's really enjoying the weather. That's a good guess, Ginny. Nice area with natural flowers. I guess that might be some kind of sightseeing boat, but I'm not sure. Okay, I found out how to zoom on a prism. Nice. Oh, there's a nice and traditional old Finnish wooden boat. I like that kind of boats that aren't really too fast, that you can move slowly and enjoy the nature. Still the only one that I have is a very small rowboat at the summer cottage, and it's still upside down, but next weekend it will be turned and taken into operation. We have some new artworks here. I didn't even know that they existed. Unfortunately, some tagging has taken place already. There's a sign saying beware of flowing water. That's a fair warning. Oh, it gets a little bit dark. Yeah, I might do them. Probably not regularly, but every now and then. I've been missing streaming. It's fun. And it's nice how it creates a community feel. When you get to know more people and they keep in touch, chatting and so on. I like that. Oh, there's by the way, there's a climbing wall built here. Not a very demanding one. That's mainly for children, I think. Nice addition as well, still. Yeah, I will show Finland whenever possible. I would like to show the area around the summer cottage as well, but because the nature is rather beautiful there, but unfortunately the phone signal over there isn't very good, so I doubt it. Probably it wouldn't work. Once in a while we are in Helsinki area, so that will surely be okay. Sorry about that. I'm trying to use the extra battery pack, so I'm causing problems to the phone with that. That writing on the wall that you might be wondering what it is. Okay, just once more trying to. Just a second, sorry about that. It's a bit complicated to connect the battery while using the gimbal. Okay, there it is. Okay, the artwork here is made already by Maija Kovari in 2019, and it is called Important Things, and it's a list. Let's check out the train. It's a freight train. Okay, not much to see there. So the artwork is a list of things. It's almost like a shopping list. It has things like bread, coffee, fruit, hugs, walks, windbreaker, jacket, running shoes. But running shoes has been deleted. And soil for the flowers, new gloves for the autumn, wooden parts of the sauna, and chocolate. They are on the list. These walks by the river are a bit of a novelty in Tampere, even though we had to this river here for always. The areas by the river used to be very much closed from public because the areas were taken over mostly by industry. And here we still have some of the old industrial buildings left, and they really give some nice character to the town. Tampere has been called the Manchester of Finland because of the industry and the brick buildings and so on. Nowadays we don't have a lot of industry here downtown. There's still some left, but not much. But a lot of these old brick factories remain, and they have been converted for other uses. That's the area I mentioned earlier that is used for swimming and very much used in winter time for winter swimming. When the lake is frozen but the river isn't. And that bird statue, hey Ulla, nice to see you. The bird statue in the middle is the Russian eagle from the time when Finland was still under Russian regime, and with one of the Tsars. I think that was the Alexander, I don't know, first, second, who visited here once, and that statue was built to commemorate that event. We are in the town of Tampere in southern Finland, about 200 kilometers north of Helsinki. We are close to the place where river Tammerkoski starts by the river Näsijärvi. And this is the place that started it all, mostly because the river, or the rapids actually what it was that time, provided energy for the industry and the mills and so on. Now we have here close to 250,000 people. In the 70s we still had something like 170,000 inhabitants here in Tampere, so the town has been growing rather fast. Tampere area is the second largest town in Finland, if if we count the Helsinki metropolitan area as one town or one city. We have only a little bit more than 5 million people here in Finland, so it is don't have many large towns here. The weather is lovely. The last weekend was the first warm weekend they were the first warm days. The spring has been really cold. These ropes and floating devices are here to save people from going too far downstream if they miss the boat or if the boat has lost its engine or something. Okay, I need to show my face here to Ursula as well. Nice to see you. Welcome from Poland. These structures are related to the way water is channeled to different parts of the river for power and energy production. I think we have altogether 3 hydroelectric power plants here. The water is very clean. You can fish in dedicated areas also by the river, and the fish are edible. So that's where one part of the water flows to the hydroelectric power plant. And you might see the text Fabriikki. That's a loan word from Swedish fabrik, meaning factory. That's an old factory, and there's a large museum complex nowadays. Well worth visiting if you are interested to know about the history of the town. Still some parts of the old rapids remain. But the flow of the water is not very strong here. Sometimes they open the floodgates and the view looks very different then. And this channel here leads to one more one more hydroelectric plant. Yeah, well, I know I didn't really plan this and studied this a little bit more as a test broadcast. This is the first one. So that's why I didn't really want to advertise it a lot. But technically it seems to be working, so I will do it again. I agree, it's a beautiful light. And also this time of the year in Finland is still such that the trees have their light green shade, because it's not so long ago when we got leaves in the trees. And it took a long time because the spring was so cold. So I really like this time of the year. This is called the Finlayson Palace. Finlayson was a Scottish family that built and led industry here in Tampere. So this building used to belong to the owner family of the industry. That was a textile factory. Now it's a restaurant. Mostly such a restaurant that you book in advance for different events. Like my wife's grandmother's 80 years or 85 years birthday was there. Nice to see people picnicking in the park. And blooming trees. Oh, there's an event going on. People outside the main door. I wonder what's happening. It looks like a family reunion or something like that. So we are very, very close to the center of the town. This is actually already center. And this little church here, it is called the Finlayson Church, named after the industrial family, because they built the church for the people working in their factories. It looks rather British in my eye. Yes, what's nicer than a good picnic in the park? But I guess it will be time for me to enter this one. Maybe this park view with the palace would be a nice place to end the broadcast. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you'll join me again some other day. The channel on the YouTube is called Timo the Finn, Timo _the_ Finn. And those who know me from Periscope and Haps Times might know me as Pispalampa Picasso, but that name is now not in use for this purpose. Next time I'll do some streaming. I'll try to advertise more and in good time, so people will be prepared to get some popcorn and refreshments when they watch my stream. Hey, thank you for watching, and everybody have a good evening and morning, whatever you have in your neck of the woods. See you next time. Thank you and bye.